Alright guys, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in to today's video. Today we are going to be building the iconic Schumacher Cougar Classic. I had one of these back in the 90s racing at my local club in Widnes. So when I first got the taste of what it is to race an RC car. Then got the Cougar 2, swapped that on for a Lossy XX and I absolutely loved that car. I done really well, quite well, I say really well. I'm not into RC because I'm good at it, I'm into RC because I enjoy it, and that's what you've got to remember. So yeah, quick little video building the Cougar Classic. Just going to do some images of each step to some cool music, and then we'll get back within a few minutes and the whole car will be built. So it's just going to be short and sweet, loads of build videos out there, so I'm just going to do my own little, see how the mood takes me. Got Hobbywing XR10 Pro ESC. We've got a Sanwa RX493i receiver. I'll be pairing up to a RC, I think it's pronounced 7.5. This is the motor I first got for me LD2, but I found it a bit slow, but I reckon for this it'll be great. We've got the upgraded gearbox on it. Got a few upgrades for it, so we'll see them as we're going, yeah. But yeah, get straight into it. Yeah guys, so pretty much easy. Each bag is through the alphabet, A through to D, E, whatever, and then you've got step 1 through to all 10 and all that good stuff. Really easy to follow. We have got the ball race steering for it, but unfortunately it wasn't in stock, so we're going to put the standard steering on. We're going to do step 1 through to step 6, get that front end built, and then we'll move on to the steering and getting that all on the chassis. Should be easy enough, just one gearbox to contend with. Let's do this. And there we go guys, there's step 1 through to step 6, all them lower front arms on, steering knuckles, C-blocks, whatever they're called, that's what I call them anyway, C-blocks. Now we're moving on to step 7, which is doing the front steering, get all the ball joints on, and we'll get it on the chassis. Yep, and then we'll get the shock mount on, then we'll come back when that's done. So when we come back, the front end will be practically done. Oh yeah. And here we go guys, there's the front end done. This is a bit of a weak point. I think you can buy a brace to kind of let braces up, but yeah. Them webbings tend to bend if you give it too many shunts. I mean, last time I drove one of these I was like a teenager, so I was probably a bit heavy-handed with it, but now these iconic RCs, you tend to give them the respect they deserve. But yeah, there's the front end done. Carbon tower shock mount on. It's got like little braces on the back of it just to give it that added double protection. Yeah, I can't see that snapping. The original one was a bit weak. But yeah, nice boys. So now we're moving on to step 11. Through to step 15, we'll get the front links on and get that servo in. Oh yeah. And there we go, there's step 11. Through to step 15 done. We're not going to put the servo saver on because we're probably going to use a rigid one. Just a core RC aluminium one. Got a metal geared servo, so it should be okay. It'd probably be better having something a bit more hefty in there, maybe an SRT servo. I plan to get one of them at one point, but yeah. So now we're moving on to step 16 to 18 is getting them rear arms on. So when we come back, the rear arms will be on. Then it'll just be the gearbox, boys. Yep. And there you go, it's as easy as that. Interesting design, how they get around things. I mean, you've got to remember how old is this design, but at the time this was like next level stuff. This won loads of world championships, I think. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure the history of Schumacher, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. So next we're going on to the step 19. It's got a ball diff in it, I didn't know. Yeah, the ball diff, designed by the good old Cecil Schumacher. So we'll be putting the Pro transmission in it. So next we're going to be doing that. Put the Pro transmission on. Then we're going to be doing the drive shafts. And then we'll start building the gearbox. Yeah, boys. So yeah, made it this far. Thanks for tuning in. Let's do this. Let's carry on. This RC will be built by today. And there you go, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with that. Getting that slipper clutch on, especially getting all the balls into the ball diff, keeping them all in place, putting it together. I'm just not used to it. But like, you know, this modern age that we live in, we buy a ball diff now and it comes ready made and all greased up. But yeah, my fingers aren't as nimble as they used to be when I was about 19. But yeah, overall feels nice and smooth. So now we're gonna now we're moving on. We jumped a few steps because it was a bit messing around putting the upgraded gearbox in, but now we're going to get the gearbox on the back of the car and then on to the next step. And there you go. It's surprising just how quick this comes together. Only 6 bolts holding the gearbox on, and this little back guard here. But yeah, I'll have to I think the belt feels alright. It might be a bit, it's loose enough, it might be a bit too loose if anything, but yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Give it a test run, then if we get any slippage we'll just have to adjust it as and when. So now we're moving on to step 31, which is starting them rear hubs, finishing off the drive shafts and getting the upper links on, and the car will practically be done then. Yeah, I think it is done. Yeah, just odds and sods to do, but yeah, boys. So yeah, come back and that'll be done. Yep. And there you go, guys, all the back end is done. A lot of questionable points. These pins that go in these rear hubs are like super thin, 1.5mm, maybe 2mm. I'm sure there's loads of upgrades that people run on these Iconics. I'll probably be using this mainly as a shelf queen, just wanted to get it mainly for nostalgia. Keep an eye out for another video I've got coming. I actually ordered another new kit today. Some might say I've gone to the dark side, but yeah, keep your eye out for that. So next we're moving on to step 37A, which is getting the rear shock tower on, the rear wing mounts, and then we'll do the shocks. I'll probably do the shocks off camera. We all know how to build shocks. So when we come back, the shocks will be on, and then we'll get the electronics in. I don't think I'm going to put my XR10 RC in this. I've had this kind of change of mind. I might put an easy run max 10 with a 4000 kV motor. It's going to be ample. I think that's 4000 kV. Yeah, 4000 kV. Just going to put a hobby wing 4000 kV motor in it. I think that'll be ample enough. Got other plans for the other electronics. Like I say, I've gone to the dark side. So yeah, when we come back, that'll be done. And there you go guys, front and rear shocks on. A lot of people complain that these shocks are a bit too stiff, but interestingly in the book it says to put 550 in, and all I had left was 350, a full bottle of 350. So the 350 might probably be for the back, but I've looked and I've not got any 550 anywhere. So there's the 350, there's the 400 for the rear. Yeah, and that's all I've got. So I just stuck 350 in the front, but we'll adjust it up as and when required. But yeah, front and rear shocks on. I don't know why it's got all these spaces on the front of it. You can see them white and black spaces. Seems to very much limit the travel on the front, but they are very stiff. The back doesn't feel too bad, but the front's not great. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So now we're gonna get the motor in, get the slipper cover on, the battery retainers, and get the electronics in. Then when we come back, all that stuff will be done. Oh yeah, then it'll be paint the body. Then we're practically finished, boys. Yeah. And here we go boys, there's the car practically finished, got the electrics in there, just got to use, put some bullet connectors on the battery to get the shorty packs in, but yep, all sounds alright. Got a metal servo arm on it, I have to make sure it doesn't catch with the body. Adjusted the steering, turn the travel down a little bit. Sounds alright, doesn't it? So when we come back, the wheels will be on, the wing will be done, the body will be done, and the car will be finished. Thank Fred for that, because we're in the middle of a heat wave at the minute, and I'm here stuck in the studio with like 4 studio lights on, and I'm absolutely sweating my ass off. So when we come back, the car will be finished. Yeah boys. And there we go guys, I'm gonna call that finished, and I think you'll agree that looks absolutely smart. Didn't put the kit stickers on it because I thought they'd look a bit dated. Wanted to keep it with my blue, the black and the white that I usually use. Got a few Motorsport stickers on it, so thanks for them for sorting me out with a few stickers with my latest order. But yeah, very happy with that. I think those 5-spoke wheels really set it off. But yeah, if you've enjoyed watching this video, please drop us a like and even subscribe if you feel so obliged. As always, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Oh yeah.